Hey, welcome back to Midweek at 3 and 1. We are glad you're back with us again for tonight. We are still in our series on Sundays on resetting various aspects of our life to align with what God's plans are for us. This past Sunday, we talked about resetting our values. You know, the church has become a place where values often defines us more than resetting our soul and our purpose on God. But if we've reset our souls, we've reset our purpose, resetting our values is absolutely what has to come next. You know, if I go back to the Purpose-Driven Life book that we talked about by Rick Warren, there's a section entitled Seeing Life from God's View, or if I could take a liberty in that, may I say, seeing it from what God values. See, the way you see your life shapes your life. You know, if you have what is often called a victim's mentality, then you can't see the good even if it ever shows up, because all you see is victim. See, if I ask you to picture life, what would you say? Not your life in general, but life in general. What is life? What would it be? I mean, life should be valued because it is a gift from God. And although it's cliche, what we make of our lives is our gift back. So in this life, what do you value most? Do you value your friends, fame, fortune, your success, your family, your health? There's a long list of things that we seem to think are most valuable. But if your purpose is to glorify God, if we are made for God, by God, and that is our purpose, then our values should be to glorify God. Those should be the most important values in our earthly life. I mean, life is a test. It really is. God tested Abraham. God tested Jacob. Adam and Eve were tested and they failed. Yet the Bible is full of people more like Abraham and Jacob and Joseph and Ruth and Esther and Daniel, just to name a few, who, in our words, passed the test. If we are resetting our values, then they should not be values like reality, the TV shows, where you have good character and you're best friends and you work together until it's time to win. And then it's okay to stab them in the back, take advantage, because money is what we really value. You see, we should value our character and our name and our integrity no matter win, lose, or draw. For the more value on our character, the closer to living as Jesus lived. Remember, we had said that's part of what we are trying to do is be more like Jesus. Warren wrote in the book, he said, life on earth is a trust. In the church, we call it being stewards. In a culture, we often hear, it's not mine, so I don't care. When in reality, the Bible says those who are trusted with something that's valuable must show they are worthy of that trust. You see, these are the values you're supposed to be having. So what do you value? Our society values money very highly. We even try to caste folks into social caste by money. We call them low, middle, and upper income. See, God says money is a test and a trust. In fact, John Wesley had challenged us to make all we can, but give all we can. Continue resetting your values to align with God. Luke writes in chapter 6, 16 in verse 10, unless you are faithful in small matters, you won't be faithful in large ones. Your values affect that. We hope to see you on Sunday at 10 a.m. live on the live stream, or at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. in person. See you on Tuesday night at Bible study, Facebook Live on Friday, or back here Wednesday nights on our midweek. See you next time.